So off the tip, it's Albuquerque. That's a 2 for Martin. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
SGA from outside. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Flag. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Jordan good for 3. Jordan's got 5 now.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Back to Wembanyama. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You see the poise, you see the patience. The more experience Wemby gets, the better he becomes.
From about 19 feet, and again it's Albuquerque.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Flag with it.
Oh, yes! All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag put on a show with that one.
And that's Con Knipple with the... foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Bull can't hit. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Banchero for 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, a screen. And the 3-ball is good.
How about the response by Knipple there? Love seeing him answer the call with a triple of his own.
Puts the move on. And the dunk by O'Neal.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Knipple. The 3-ball. And it's Flag with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. And it's 6 points for Con Knipple.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Albuquerque. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Curry with it. Now Bol defending. It's Jordan on the wing. Nice move. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
In the two-man game, you have to stop the ball first.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Curry wide open, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for Albuquerque. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Jordan. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing off another part of his game. Okay, DJ. Nice to see him knock down that shot. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Sinking that short corner shot, and some guys really struggle with that look.
Coming right back with the three. Porzingis, I love how competitive he is.
Back to Curry. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The shot by Curry. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Puts up a deep three. Deep three by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a confident shot right there.
Here's Curry with the three. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
24 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Another miss by Curry. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a three-point Albuquerque lead.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Albuquerque. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. SGA feeling it out a bit. over in the corner. Porzingis from the baseline. Jump shot is good. Porzingis has got 10.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Jordan with it. Now SGA defending. Oh, and a jam by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
So Greg for Cooper play. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him string bait. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
To Elijah. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Banchero, that's for two. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
And how about the showmanship from Banchero, letting us know what he can do out there.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Rebound by Albuquerque. They've held a 12-point lead early. From 20 feet out. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Outside, O'Neal. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Substitution for the away team. Number 25, Ben Simmons.
Banchero, right side. Cutting the screen. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Banchero looking around. O'Neal high post. Here comes Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Simmons left side. Here's Bull. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bull's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Crawford, no one around him. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And Albuquerque leads by 8.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Simmons. Gunable with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Crawford's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Gunable wide open, and he fires from beyond the arc, and then some. And so it's Albuquerque, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Simmons. A three from Wembanyama. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Pass to Martin. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Jordan with the steal. The high post shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And Albuquerque leads by 12. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
And Bancaro, here we go.
There you go. Take it in and get an easy bucket.
There's the drive. Yep, that goes down.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's O'Neal. Buries the deep ball.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, he's going to continue to shoot it.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Puts up the three. He drills the three.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Cleared away by Ball.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And it doesn't go. Albuquerque leading by 7. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Alexander with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Now Jordan. And stolen by Bull. Now SGA. Now Bull. Lock at 6. Swing from outside.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wallace a screen. And that time also a missed shot. SGA fires. Whoa! From way out there.
Okay.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
And Teron Lue calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
For the win!
Oh, they made
And so Albuquerque takes the win.
And I'm doing to play my team, bro. This is sad, bro.
To wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games
So,
at
nigga,
home, that
Joe get y'all,
advantage
so
of having
spend all his
that
money
crowd
for his
behind
team.
you oftentimes is the
Got a
ultimate
complete free team. Go get y'all, so.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Gasol with it. Outside Butler. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
Outside for Wembanyama. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Now that is what you call a good-looking jump shot.
Here's Butler. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I think defensively, you're thinking you have to play Butler to drive it, right? So he senses that and pulls up on a dime.
Pass to Knippel. Over Pierce. Knippel with the bucket.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
There was some nice rhythm to that play.
Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
It's good from long range.
And when the ball is in his hand, you just feel like it's going in.
Pass to Pierce. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Here's Bull. The putback. Outside for Wembanyama. Another shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Gasol. Over Wembanyama. It's Gasol missing. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Now Knipple. Shoots over Gasol. Knipple with the bucket.
What I like about this young guy, Knipple, is that he lets his game come through.
What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Wembanyama. Great touch on the 16-footer. Wembanyama's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the 3 ball is good.
Such a highly valued skill. A paint touch to a 3. This is the modern NBA.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
That shot wide open.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Bull can't hit. On the wing run. Over Knipple. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Albuquerque out in front, up 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Dead-eye shooting.
Come on, man.
From Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
Knipple wide open, and he fires. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
What a response. Drilling a 3 of his own. Nicely done.
Hits it from three-point range. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now, here's Adebayo. Hasn't made one yet. Knipple, no good. Pass to Bull. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Whenever you see a chance in that painted area, boy, you've got to take advantage of it.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Screen by Bull. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Wembanyama's got 9.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And taken away by Brown. Moving it up. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And it's Brown missing. A three from Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Wembanyama's got 6 here in this quarter. Olajuwon outside. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
And some theatrics above the rim there. That'll infuse the entire team with energy.
Albuquerque trails by 3. Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Albuquerque. Here's Knipple. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my goodness, the quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
Here's Howard. Wembanyama with the rebound. It's stolen by Brown. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yeah, making a little bit of a statement at the rim right there. That's a pretty finish.
And now we've got the intentional foul. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Miami Heat, they're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Simmons can't get it to go. Outside, Gasol. Here's Anunoby.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Buries it from three-point range. Porzingis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it in.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Simmons. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Out to Porzingis. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got 6.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
And you could see that dunk coming from a while away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. When he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Now here's Porzingis. 6 points for him.
Boy, when Porzingis is healthy and right, this guy can flat out score.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
And let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
To the paint. Giannis rips it down.
Giannis will take time.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Albuquerque trails by 9. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot block.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Stolen by Pierce. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up. No good from Gasol.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Simmons got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:12 left in the third. Here's Pierce. And then Pierce with the dunk.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Back to Simmons. And he drives in. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
That's not only a big frame, but an elite athlete coming right at you on the drive. Ben Simmons, that's a tough check.
He doesn't get the second one.
Oh, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident our players feel.
Albuquerque shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He misses the free throw.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
Offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. The shot by Pierce, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
What's good, Fish? Fish 19. How you say that, bro?
First one falls for.
Well, it's been amazing to watch a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Fish, did I say your name right, bro? Can you hear me? Should be able to hear me. I'm mic on.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Yo, type yo in the chat if you ain't here, man. That's right, it should be a good game. I keep forgetting to change my jersey.
Here we go.
I do that the last thing.
Pass the ball. Gets
Offense don't wait on defense, though. I tell you that.
the three-pointer to fall.
For somebody like
Tell you
Cole
that.
to easily knock down three,
Don't worry about you.
that's like having a cheat code.
And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist.
Take that.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And we've seen Shai take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
Tries again. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
See, you want to play through.
Making good use of the in-between areas right there. I like how he keeps things simple on the offensive end.
Pass to Wembanyama. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall. For real, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to E. Hits the jumper in space.
It's the shortest three in basketball. Love seeing him cash in from the corner.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock club, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Stojakovic. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
You can't give Peja any room. This guy is a terrific shooter, especially from the mid-range.
Over to the wing. To the middle. And stolen by Bull. And a fast break now for New York. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Knipple. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Banchero. Good on the three-point shot. Banchero's got 6.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now E. After the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
On a dime, Shai got right where he wanted for that shot.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
And that's a foul called on Bull. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And finished off by Banchero.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
So as we end the first quarter, already double-digit ball game. New York ahead, up by 10. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues. Oh, Banchero put it on the show.
I'm good triple.
New York leading by 10. And that's Knipple with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wembanyama looking it over. Wembanyama attacking.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple. Bull's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's E. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3,
Hey,
fire
oh,
3 of your own.
Who is Cheesehead, bro?
Stolen by Knipple. And Wembanyama outside. Nice form on the 20-footer. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Everywhere on the floor.
Wembanyama
is a walking mismatch.
Here's Banchero for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And when you put up numbers like he is,
Cheesehead Power. Who is that?
that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
What a play!
Okay, Paolo, I see you. That was a highlight reel throwdown for sure.
Pass to Wembanyama.
I'm bullshitting, bro. I'm about to get off.
From deep three-point land. Launches it from deep. Wembanyama with the bucket. 16 points for him. Here's Bull. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drains the three-pointer.
This is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for New York. At one point, they led by 16.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
Cunningham outside. That 3 off the mark. New York leading by 16. And Wembanyama, that's for 2. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play.
Cheesehead. Who, what's your name, bro? Where you from, Cheesehead? Cheesehead.
Go Rams, hotty toddy. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Where you from, Cheesehead? What's your name? What's up, Cheesehead? Oh yeah, is that right? I'll be sure to check you out, bro. What's the name of the channel so I can watch the video? You can't hear me, bro? What's the name of your channel, bro, so I can watch the video? Can you drop the channel down below, bro? I want to make sure I watch it.
Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play.
Going to your channel,
crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today.
What game did we play, Cheesehead? What game did we play? What game did we play, Cheesehead?
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
Cheesehead, can you hear me, bro? Okay, 2K. Well, let me know when you drop the video, bro. I'm gonna make sure I watch it.
They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1
Make
to the
sure I
22.
come watch your exposed video.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Defense in press coverage. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Rodriguez. Flying down the left side. Pass the 10. Touchdown Wildcats. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Wow, nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker, turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Barney. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that.
If you take me to work tomorrow, I gotta be there for 9.
What?
I said, if you take me to work tomorrow, you gotta be there at 9. I'm at work tonight.
Yeah.
Earned as the coverage unit was there and ready. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's past the 30. Caught, and he's got room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, the ground game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that was wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He fires to the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. He leaves it with his back. Crosses the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Goes to the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bryant. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Turning it on. Past the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And here's the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Huskers are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. On the run, it's Ives. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Plows through the defense. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Could be an alley. Made a defender miss. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes. So you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
What a big 3rd down stop for this defense. Man, they're in field goal range. What do? You push them out of range by getting pressure on the quarterback and, most importantly, getting that fast guy on the ground. He can make plays. He can get outside the pocket. Nice discipline, nice structure by this defense, and possibly taking points off the scoreboard.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Nelson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the give off the left side. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So going for it on fourth down is one thing, quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option, but not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down in a three-point stand.
Makes a grab and room to run. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To throw, it's Calandria. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Huskers are facing third and inches. Looking to throw for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to take off. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
The Cornhuskers will snap it on first and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Lets it fly. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the move. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on second down.
inside. They roll the dice with a run in the red zone, and time's going to run out on them here in the first half.
So I'm going to both of our videos. What's the name of the red zone?
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. Oh, he's got some space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
They make the stop, at a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Using his legs, it's Nelson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskers in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to him. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Power football with the run. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Running to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The option look. Now the pitch. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Baxter. Snags it and he's open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And his throw is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh my God.
Got a man. It's Baxter. On the move at the 30. It's a running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Number 91, set to kick off.
Coming out with it, it's Barney. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Calandria. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film.
Trying to get behind the defense. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in pass.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
All right, so they fail on that 4th.
everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler. And it's Atlanta to start out. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
Now, how about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Bull can't hit. And Beasley has the ball here for Atlanta. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lets the three fly. Trains it from beyond the arc.
How about the response by Knipple there? Love seeing him answer the call with a triple of his own.
The drive by James. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. And just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Here's Wembanyama. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Everywhere on the floor, Wembanyama is a walking mismatch.
Beasley into the... Nice!
Putting on a show for these fans with that finish.
There's Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pulls up. That's good on the jump shot. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Now here's James. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's James. And James throws it down.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Bull, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Cans it from downtown. James right side. And finished off by LeBron.
Man. LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Pass to Knipple. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 6 points for Con Knipple.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling healthy.
And the dunk by James.
Watch out. I mean, when LeBron is coming through, guy is a force at getting to the rack.
Pass to Knipple. Puts up a deep three. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Bull kicks it out to Garnett. And Garnett slams it home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Heat up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first
GeeSicki.
quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Now Bull. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Bulls got 7 points in the game. It's Porter outside. Throws it from outside. And that ties it up.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Oh, what's up, Mr. Edwards?
Let's go. And again, it's Atlanta.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 9.
Gotta respect that kind of range.
Van Carroll, that's for 2. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heel.
Pass to Porter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The 3 from Banchero. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
Banchero, that's for 2. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. A 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Beyond the arc. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win. Oh, man!
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta trails by 13. Here's Bull. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Well, Cade is a former #1 pick, and the expectations were there, and it took a few years, and now he is a force to be reckoned with.
Wasted no time on that one.
absolutely ready. And they put the ball in his hands, and he's able to finish.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Giannis from outside. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta, trailing by 17. Back to Beasley. They need this. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Miami Heat up by 15. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
We've already seen it. Simmons' size and agility. Creates problems for the defense.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Olajuwon with it. Guarded now by Michael Beasley. And yes, it's good.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
Here's Cole. Simmons pulls it in. Outside, Porzingis for three. Atlanta with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Porzingis can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Porzingis with the steal. On the top of the key. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Got a piece of it. And here's Porzingis for a three. Good on the three-point shot. Porzingis has got 5.
And when you rank stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3".
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
A three from Simmons. Lets it go from deep. And Michael Beasley good for 3. He has 7.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Now, here's Jokic. It's stolen by Cunningham. And here's Olajuwon for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All
it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. Both teams deciding to change it up.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And it's Banchero missing. Hole with it. He's got 5. And stolen by Simmons. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's also...
That was a video I was trying to watch, bro.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI.
To just keep cooking. Nothing's really popping off for me yet, but popping off with L's. Got an invincible Shaq. Let's go, Jordan. You sniped him, pulled him. Absolutely, Mike.
Why he doing that? Why
Hey,
are he?
I'm gonna come out there and hoop, bro.
NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
The three from Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. Here's Knipple. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Another miss by Banchero. Pass to Bull. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Will it go? Drains it from beyond the arc.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
SGA, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
But no one around him. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Indianapolis shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You could easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Knipple, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Beasley for three. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. He nails it, and we're tied up. Banchero's got 9.
And wow, look at the quickness there from Banchero getting the shot up in a hurry.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Stolen by Knipple. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. He has 5.
What I like about this young guy, Knipple, is that he lets his game come to him, including when he takes shots.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Inside, Bosh.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wow, huge buzzer beater.
Did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they lead by a bucket. And back with the start of the... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on...
What the fuck happened, bro?